Hey guys, I'm back to share another tip about this is what I use. It's almost gone and I have a new one, but when I get back from out of town, I'll share that along with some other stuff I got from my plants. I think I might stick to not the liquid but the other Miracle Grow for my other plants, but for my hydroponic plants, I got this new stuff and it's right here. I just didn't open it yet, and I'll share that with you guys once I come back from out of town. So anywho, if my plant is healthy and I bottom feed it and I fertilize it when I bottom feed it, I do not get rid of the water. So when you're bottom feeding, you're putting the water in a dish like so, and then you're going to place your plant inside of it and let the plant drink what it wants. So for those of you who don't know what this means, this is a way to prevent fungus gnats. It's also a way to prevent overwatering your plant, because when you put your plant in the water, it is going to pull in how much water it can retain in its roots without overwatering. I don't have a problem with plants dying. I don't have an issue. If I do, it's because something was wrong with the plant and I didn't know it or didn't check it out before I, continue to care for it. So I also have a little journal that I use, and this one is today. I'm showing I bottom fed and fertilized 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what 1, 2, 3, and 4 is, I have these frosting containers that I utilize to repot my plants, and I put sand in the top of these, and this is number 1. So I'm going to pour water into this thing, and I have a piece of tape so I can indicate how much water is poured before I set the plant in, and how much water is in the container after, to show how the plant is drinking, and I can kind of get the plant on a regimen and know kind of when to feed it. Just so happen that all 4 of these need to be repotted. Need to be watered, and it's time to fertilize, because it's been about 3 weeks or so, more than 3 weeks, almost a month. And so here they all are. So that's 2, 4, and number 3. And I like these pots. I'm going to take and do something else with them, and I'll do a video and share that with you guys on another time. But they're sitting there waiting to be fed. This water is from my rubber tree, and when I bottom fed, it was still some water in it. So I'm going to take and just put just one little pump, just a little bit, not too much, because there's some fertilizer already in here, and these are not really big plants, so they don't need a whole bunch. So what I'm going to do is pour the water in my container, and then I'm going to plunge my plant in. Then I'll just come back to show you how much the plant has drinking. So I'm putting the water in at the line. I want to make sure it goes just to the line, So reuse your water when you're bottom feeding, especially, like I said, if nothing's wrong with your plant, go ahead and reuse your water. Don't waste water, especially if you a homeowner or a person that's not even a homeowner. You got to pay for your water, girl or guy. Go ahead and reuse that water in the next plant. Okay, so it's at the line, and so I take, and I place the plant in like so. And then the plant is going to do what it wants to do. I forgot that I did pull that line down. Let me pull this line up. I forgot I pulled this line down for the little pinky plant. I did bottom feed my little pinky, the one that everybody says is a little fussy plant. So we're going to bring this water up a little higher so it can really get in the tape. Is kind of crooked, but still it'll give me an indication of, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit. I don't know, let me zoom in so y'all can see. So it's right at the line, literally. So when I come back, you'll see how much this plant has drank out of this watering. Oh, I usually let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes for smaller plants, and then I take it out the water. Now you got to remember, this was at the line, before I put the plant in. So now it's time to take the plant out. You're going to see how much it dropped, because it's already dropped and it's not, the plant is still in there. So this is the line for the tape, and the water is currently down. See the difference from, could y'all see the difference from the water? So the water is here. I think I'm gonna put a black line, because it's probably gonna be hard for y'all to see. Let me see, I could put a black line on the tape. Could I write on the tape? Well, the tape is here, The tape is here and the water is down here. So it's like a 1/4 of an inch away. It's probably hard to see it. It's about a 1/4 of an inch away. And so when I pull it out the pot, out the water, you can really see the difference between the tape and the water. It's like a nice difference. So this is really drinking some water. You can see the difference. The water is here. The tape is there. Water here, tape there. So yeah, that's how I bottom feed my plants. I hope this is helpful to you if you're overwatering and also not wasting your fertilizer. You can use it on other plants.